Two teens are rescued from an island at Lake Minatare late last night as storms moved into the area. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, emergency responders, including dive teams, were called to Lake Minatare late Monday night on a report of a pair of overdue and possibly missing teens still out on the lake as cold, wet storms moved into the area. Game and Parks Conservation Officer Dan Kling tells KNEB News he received initial word that the teenage boy and girl had not checked in with adults around 10:15 p.m.
The call was two 17-year-olds missing on the water in a large pontoon boat. Due to the weather, we responded and found the boat tight on Boy Scouts Island and rescued the two individuals.
Following an initial search involving law enforcement from the shoreline, Minatare Melbita Fire and Rescue was called in about 30 minutes later, making an initial response with their dive team and arriving on scene after 11 p.m. Gering and Scottsbluff fire dive teams were called in as well to provide additional resources if needed. The search for the teens took about 30 minutes to locate them on Boy Scout Island, and they were reunited with the adults around midnight just as rain was starting to fall, with the cold storm system pulling into the area. Scottsbluff County Sheriff's deputies and the Nebraska State Patrol also responded to the scene. And the stronger part of the storm that hit the southern Panhandle especially hard last night as well. Farmers near Dalton say they received marble-sized hail driven by 60 to 70 mile-per-hour winds. Lots of crop damage, including young corn driven into the ground in stubble and damaged wheat. Wheat Belt Public Power also reporting upwards of 50 power poles damaged between Sidney and Broadwater and have called in mutual aid from Prima in Alliance to help with repair efforts. And to the west, a winter storm dumped anywhere from 6 to 10 inches of snow out by Laramie. The stretch of I-80 between Cheyenne and Laramie was closed for more than 12 hours due to the weather. The highway was able to reopen later on today. Well, straight ahead, Bill Boyer will tell us if Mother Nature will cool her jets or if more storms are in the mix. He's in with your Tuesday evening forecast right after this.
Local lending. We're here for you from start to finish. Keeping money in our economy. Supporting local jobs. Giving back to our community. Investing in entrepreneurship. Making our quiet towns a destination. At Platte Valley Bank, we support local because we are local.
Take your career to the next level with Chadron State College's online Master of Business Administration program, taught by experienced professors who care about your success. The accredited, fully online MBA program is backed by CSC's more than 100 years of education leadership. Flexible, 8-week courses let you work at your own pace wherever you are, and CSC's experienced professors are committed to your success. Chadron State College, real people, real results. Join us today at csc.edu.
This is KNEB.TV weather from the KNEB Storm Center, your trusted source for weather.
How about clear skies tonight? We're not going to have much in the way of clouds. That's good. A little windy early. We'll drop those winds, cool off tonight. It's going to be another rather chilly night out there across the region. Clear and cool tonight. Very, very nice tomorrow. We're going to be below normal for temperatures, probably just a touch, but really pretty nice out there. Sunny, turning warmer for the weekend with a chance of storms or two, mainly for the weekend. Yesterday we hit 84 after a morning low of 49. We had nothing in the rain gauge, actually 1/100th through midnight, but we've added about 3/4 of an inch today since midnight with that. So we're pretty close to where we should be for normal. That'll update with tomorrow's update here. 65 right now in Scottsbluff. It's 63 in Rapid, 57 in Hastings. Notice that arc there of warmer temperatures getting pushed off to the south and east. That is where the severe weather is tonight in southeastern Nebraska. 60s here across the region. Of course, that severe weather, a swath of it last night from Sidney up through the Lisco area, southeastern Morrill County. Lots of reports of damage in and around Lisco from those storms, and a lot of crop damage here in eastern Cheyenne County from hail and winds that moved through last night. Still pretty windy, northwest winds 20 to 30 out there across the region. Those winds will hold on through the evening hours. Again, all the storms going to be off to the east of us tonight. No problems here in our area with clearing skies. Just a high-level cloud or two, that is about it. Lows are going to respond to those clear skies as well. We're going to be down to near 40, even a couple of upper 30s, 39 tonight, not out of the question in Alliance. Snow was confined here to the high country. Laramie with 8 inches of snow last night into this morning. But starting tomorrow, that warm-up is back on. We're going to have sunshine out here. Winds are going to be much better tomorrow, a calmer day, bring in a couple of afternoon clouds. Again, enough moisture around. A spotty shower can't be ruled out tomorrow afternoon and evening. That's really about it. Otherwise, we're going to be mainly clear into tomorrow night and on into early Thursday morning as well here across the region. Highs tomorrow going to be a bit warmer than today, into the 70s out there. Pretty nice, about room temperature for the region. And we're done with precip. Everybody pretty much devoid of any of that tonight here across the region. 43 clear, windy this evening, 20 to 30 mile an hour winds. Could see some gusts at 40 plus early. Winds will go down, though, after dark. 76 tomorrow with mainly sunny skies. Really a very nice day. Pretty pleasant out there. Into the 80s on Thursday. Back into the low 90s for Friday and Saturday. Late Saturday is our best chance of some showers and storms here across the region. It's going to be breezy as well. To near 90 again on Sunday. Cooling into the 80s Monday. And back to near 90 again for Tuesday. Really a pretty good 7-day forecast coming here across the region.
At 21st Century Equipment, we're proud to introduce the new Build Your Own tool. Build the John Deere you've been wanting and see how affordable it really is. Visit 21stcenturyequipment.net to build your own compact utility tractor, mower, or gator. It's easy to add implements, attachments, and view financing options. Build the exact tractor for your needs at a price you can afford, all from the comfort and safety of home, with the new Build Your Own tool at 21stcenturyequipment.net.
As farmers make plans to return to their fields for spring planting, we urge farmers to be alert to the dangers of working near overhead power lines. Electricity is one of the most overlooked, yet deadly hazards of working on a farm. Beware of increased height when loading and transporting equipment on trailers. Avoid raising the arms of planters or cultivators or raising truck beds near power lines. So let's take extra caution this spring planting season. This message brought to you by
Roosevelt Public Power District, your touch-tone energy partner, the power of human connections.
At TC & More in Scottsbluff, we have toys and puzzles for your children, or they make a great gift. TC & More has craft activities, pretend play toys, and dozens of puzzles and games for all ages. We also have the largest supply of Melissa and Doug toys. And we still carry all of your classroom essentials. Remember to like TC & More on Facebook. TC & More, 1621 Broadway, beautiful downtown Scottsbluff.
Welcome back. Unified Command confirming 7 new COVID-19 positive cases here in the Panhandle, including one county's first case. Officials say a Banner County woman in her 30s was a close contact of a previous case, and that marks the first case in Banner County. In addition, a Box Butte County woman in her 70s has been determined a community spread case, and 5 more Scottsbluff County positive cases, including 4 females and 1 male. Through Monday evening, the Panhandle has had 185 positive cases, with 88 recovered. That leaves 97 active cases, including 88 in Scottsbluff County, 4 in Garden County, 2 in Cheyenne County, and 1 active case each in Banner, Box Butte, and Morrill counties. Unified Command also reporting there have been 25 people requiring hospitalization for their COVID-19 symptoms, and 5 of those people remain hospitalized. And a new partnership between the Panhandle Public Health District and Community Action Health Center will make COVID-19 testing available on a weekly basis in Gering. Starting this week, the testing will be available by appointment only Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 7 to 8 a.m. at the Health Center.
great opportunity for free testing. Really want to make sure people have the resources that they need, quick and easy. So you can just sign up that morning and head up to Kaplan and get tested. There's time slots for signing up, so it should run pretty smooth.
These tests are intended for only those who may be symptomatic or find out they're a close contact of a previously positive case. Well, straight ahead, Chabella Guzman will be in with a check-in on Ag News. KNEB.TV News will be back right after the break.
Yeah, I like to snag a couple crinkle fries before I pass it to the back. It's the dad tax, kiddos, and everyone's got to pay.
This chair is way too big. It's perfect for us. This one's tiny. That's 'cause it's mine. Hey, this chair is just right. This bed is way too hard. It's perfect for me. This bed is way too soft. Just what I needed. This bed is just right. So come on over to Leaf Heads.
Home buying is filled with decisions. Neighborhood, floor plan, fenced yard. Make one choice that's easy. Start with FNBO first. We'll guide you home. Home buying is filled with decisions. Square feet, fixer-upper, room to grow. Make one choice that's easy. Start with FNBO first. We'll guide you home.
This is KNEB.TV Ag News from the FNBO Ag Desk. FNBO, the great big small bank.
The UNL Panhandle Research and Extension Center in Scottsbluff has a variety of crop studies going on this summer, including a relay crop system. Jeff Bradshaw, Nebraska Extension entomologist and interim associate director of the center, explains more on the system, which is using dry edible beans and hard red winter wheat.
What we're doing is trying to develop a system where you have winter wheat, and as it's developing in the season, you can come in June into that growing winter wheat that you don't spray off. You plant dry beans into it. And then in July, you'd harvest the wheat with like a stripper header combine off the top of the beans. So you'd skip over the top of the beans and harvest your wheat grain. And then you come back in August or September or whenever to harvest the dry beans out of those plots. So therefore you get a wheat crop and a dry bean crop off the same acres in the same season.
The wheat stubble encourages the bean plants to grow taller, which is good for direct harvest beans, meaning less loss at harvest.
The other benefit here is with weed control. So some of these new varieties, like this wheat that we have planted here, has a trait in it that gives it resistance to certain herbicides. Beyond is one that we use for weed management in this wheat crop with this Clearfield type of wheat. The active ingredient in that herbicide is the same that we use in Raptor, which is a common herbicide that we use in dry beans. So we can now use those two crops in tandem for grass and broadleaf weed control. And then wheat itself is a really competitive crop. So it provides us some shading and some weed control just in having that there.
Bradshaw says there is still a lot to work out, but the hope is for better weed control, establishment of beneficial pests, lowering input costs, and the benefits of a cover crop from the wheat. Plus, he adds there would be yield from 2 crops versus 1 for producers.
Small business, you're the engine that makes our communities thrive. That's why we're with you, providing more for you, so you can focus on what matters most. Small business, you're the engine that makes our communities thrive. That's why we're with you, providing more for you, so you can earn more, save more, and do more.
Get the incredible power of iPhone SE free from Viera Wireless. It's the most affordable way to experience iPhone, along with our Share More or Unlimited plans. Stay connected to life with all the talk, text, and data you can handle, now starting as low as $30 a month per line. So make the switch to Viera today at your friendly local store, or with our new limited contact takeout service, or online at Viera.com. Viera Wireless, where we make you our priority. See full offer details at Viera.com.
When it comes to helping local folks with the loans and financial advice they need, we don't horse around. Our only goal is to help you and your family achieve your financial goals with the right loans and savings products. So if you want to bank with people that care about you and your financial needs, stop by or give us a call. First State Bank. We're big on you. Member FDIC. Online at fsbcentral.com.
Well, let's take a look what's happening on today's community calendar. That's a look at today's community calendar, brought to you by First State Bank, honoring those who give back. Nominate your community champion at fsbcentral.com.
At Elite Physical Therapy, we provide preventative and rehabilitative treatments that maximize function and promote well-being for patients of all ages. With 2 locations in Scottsbluff and Gering, we offer the convenience of you choosing your location with the same great services no matter where you go. Stop into one of our locations today, in Scottsbluff at 214 West 27th Street or in Gering at 10th and M Street, and see what Elite Physical Therapy can do for you. Treatment you need and care you deserve.
At Platte Valley Bank, we want you to plan for tomorrow while you enjoy today. With our personalized trust and estate planning services, our trust services can help you do just that. When it comes to estate planning, you should seek professional help. And when you do, you should have confidence in the financial institution you choose to handle your trust. At Platte Valley Bank, we pride ourselves in keeping our trust operations local and serving our friends and neighbors. We offer a highly personalized, full line of personal trust and estate planning. Give us a call today and see how our trust services can help you.
And finally tonight, the Gering City Council took a number of steps Monday night that provided more of the final pieces for funding required to help launch prime metal products later this year. The council approved a series of resolutions needed to dissolve the city's Community Development Block Grant Revolving Loan Fund and allocate the $211,000 that had been in that fund as a grant to Panhandle Regional Development Incorporated to be used as part of a $1 million CDBG program for the business project. Herb Gibson with Prime Metal Products says the grant funding to be used for equipment purchases is a key component of the effort to get the business off the ground.
It's a huge part of the overall package. It was a key condition of getting the CDBG grant as a whole. So we're excited about putting that into a piece of equipment.
Once in operation with a projected July start, Prime Metals is anticipating having about 33 employees over the first 2 years, hoping to increase to near 70 several more years down the road. 51% of the positions will be dedicated or made available to low to middle income workers. Gibson says while the virus pandemic has slowed the process of getting the business up and running, the company should be well positioned to meet what he anticipates will be increasing demand for HVAC ducting products as developers return to construction. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you here next time.